I sat down again. I removed all the clutter and all the noise in my life. I connected my head and my heart. And he says, suddenly the noise increased. Tick tock, tick tock. He said, I went and I reached out, and that's how I found the watch. Now, what is it that you can learn from this story? What is it that you can take away from this amazing journey of this young man, which has the potential to transform your life? We can learn from this story 5 very simple principles about life, which are universal. It means they are applicable in everybody's life. It does not matter what your current circumstances are. It matters what your vision for your future is. The first thing we can learn from this story is purpose. Unless your life is driven by a purpose, you're just floating. The second principle we learn from this story is the passion to want to make things happen for yourself. This young man was passionate about his purpose. The third thing we learned from this story was performance. He knew he had to come back alone, ask for a second opportunity, but not only ask for a second opportunity, but perform when he's given the second opportunity. And the fourth principle we learn is you have to position yourself in a particular way for you to connect to something bigger. He said, I found a place in the middle of the barn. That's positioning. And the last principle we learn from this story is persistent. He came back and he asked for a second chance. That's persistent. Now, each time I share the concept of purpose, a lot of people get very confused. They think purpose is a very sophisticated process of life. It's very simple. You know, Japan is a very small island. But Japan has got more patents in the world than many other nations. Japan is the only nation on planet Earth that has got companies that are over 1,000 years old. So we can learn a lot from the Japanese. Now, I'm going to tell you a story about understanding your purpose. Between the years 1794 and 1135, there was a phenomenal thing that happened in Japan. There was a small island called the island of Okinawa. Now, in this island, there was something which was abnormal based on the Japanese people. This island of Okinawa had more centennials than any other place on planet Earth. Now, centennials are people that live above the age of 100. In the island of Okinawa, you had a guy who was 102, a lady was 103, somebody was 108, somebody was 110, and when they died, they just slept and they died. And somebody who had visited Okinawa said probably at the